If you guys need help gearing up for any of the new content in Grand Theft Auto Online, check out G2A with the link in the description, and be sure to use the cashback code BOSS if you want to save a little bit more as well. Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about how you can make a ton of money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online, as well as some amazing discounts that are not only happening now, but are going to be happening in the future that Rockstar has saved for us. We're going to be talking about all of that in this video and so much more. But first, let's start with what Rockstar has announced on the Newswire. So I'll be doing a separate video on this later, but Rockstar released a brand new vehicle, as you can see in the background gameplay right now. It's the Grotti GT500. They say getting from point A to point B in one piece ain't good for much unless you ooze some serious class doing so. Luckily for you, the Grotti GT500 Sports Classic is a shining example of Italian automotive excellence, seductively styled and terribly uninterested in your health or safety. Get your Grotti GT500 today exclusively from Legendary Motorsport. So again, we'll be doing a full review on this car a little bit later in the day, but just know for now it's available if you're interested. Now, how we're going to be making some serious money. It starts with the new adversary mode that Rockstar have added into the game. So the adversary mode is called Air Quota, and Rockstar says you picked up a couple of cheeky kills in your laser and you dubbed yourself King of the Skies. But how are your skills in an attack helicopter? Can you duck and dodge in a thruster? Well, Air Quota is here to put your claims of greatness to the test in a gigantic aerial fracas for up to 4 teams and 16 players. Work your way through every flavor of airborne combat the Los Santos skies have to offer, the only way you know how, by blowing your opponents to bits with missiles and cannons. And what's great about this is you can earn double money and RP in the brand new Air Quota mode now through January 22nd. So basically, it is 1 full week of double money and RP, but don't be shocked if come next week they just extend this for an extra week. They typically seem to do that. So I would imagine this will go for about 14 days, but for right now, it's just for 1 week. So before I jump into the review of Air Quota, check out these earnings right here. So this is from my friend Sam Davies, who actually tweeted this at me. He ended up winning 4 rounds, and look at his payout, $154,000 and 23,000 RP. And you can see he was pretty dominant with 55 kills and 30 deaths, so well done right there. And then you can see another example right here of just winning 2 rounds, still nets you close to $60,000, which is actually not all that bad at all. You can win 2 rounds relatively quickly. Getting $54,000 for being on the winners is not bad. And then 6,000 RP. Obviously, the other amount was a lot better because it took 4 rounds, but you get the idea. The payout from this adversary mode is actually pretty good. Now, unfortunately, in my opinion, that's kind of where this stops. I think that this is one of the least fun adversary modes that Rockstar have added into the game, and let me explain why. So we already have a very similar adversary mode like this in the game called Dogfight. This one is more team-oriented, and then you just switch between different vehicles. So, for example, you might start in a laser, you move your way to a Molotov, and then like a Rustler, something like that. Then you make your way to the Hunter and the Thruster. It basically just takes you through a variation of different vehicles, and the more kills you get, the quicker you get through the vehicles you're trying to accomplish. But for me, it really just turns into a bunch of people spamming the lock-on missiles and turning into a giant stalemate at the Molotov. I played 3 or 4 games this morning where we just didn't even get past the first couple of planes because no one could really kill each other, because you're either worrying about crashing into other buildings or trying to worry about the chaffs and the flares and, you know, trying to not put down your landing gear at the same time. It's a confusing cluster mess of an adversary mode. If you're a big fan of aircrafts and dogfights, you'll probably be a fan of this adversary mode. I am not the biggest fan, so it certainly wasn't for me right off the bat. But my overall review of this is it's certainly not the best adversary mode we've received. Slashers was great. The Occupy adversary mode was great. This one, not so much. It's really not my favorite. Really, the only way I would do this adversary mode is if I was grinding out money. But I know that I'm personally not good enough in order to be on the winning team 100% of the time. So for me, this really isn't something that I'm ultimately going to do, just because it doesn't make sense and I would just lose almost every round for the most part, and I wouldn't make all that much money. But like I said, if you are a fan of air quota and you are a fan of aerial races and aerial battles like this, this might be your cup of tea. Now, I will say the discounts for this event week are not all that great. So everything I'm about to say is 25% off. You get 3 things with the facilities. So at least there is a little bit of Doomsday Heist on sale. You get 25% off facility styles, 25% off facility graphics, and 25% off of the facility security room. Again, not all that great. And then 2 vehicles are on sale. The Buckingham Pyro, the plane from Smuggler's Run, 25% off. And the Night Shark at one of the weaponized vehicles from Smuggler's Run, 25% off as well. Again, not all that great as far as the discounts go. Now, there is a premium race and a time trial too. The premium race is Plummet, which is locked to supercars, and the time trial is Tungva Valley, and those are going through January 22nd, so you have a week to complete those. Now, in addition to that, FunMW2 has revealed the targeted sales that are going on this week. Once again, these only occur for about 5 to 10% of the player base. So it's 30% off the aircraft workshop at your hangar, and then 35% off the following vehicles. A lot of supercars, the Progen T20, the Reaper, the Bugatti Tempesta, and the Nagasaki Shotaro. So honestly, those vehicle discounts are pretty great. T20 is still one of the best vehicles in the game. The Tempesta at 35% off is going to be one of the cheapest supercars ever. And the Shotaro is one of the best super bikes in the game. So the targeted sales, not all that bad this week, I will say, in comparison to some of the other ones we ended up getting. However, probably the best information that comes from FunMW2 is something that might occur later down the road. He stated this on the GTA Forum site by saying there's a tunables for the maximum reward that shows up in the Doomsday Heist planning board. The value is $2,400,000. At least we will get 2 times on the Doomsday Heist in the future. That would be awesome. So we've seen Rockstar do double RP and money heist, like the regular ones. They very rarely, but they've done it a few times. It looks like there is an option for them to do double value on the Doomsday Heist. So I don't expect we'll get that anytime soon because the Doomsday Heist stuff is so new, but maybe sometime in the summer of 2018, Rockstar is going to be launching double cash on the Doomsday Heist stuff, and that is going to be a ton of fun to end up checking out. But anyways, that's all the information that I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. That's how you can make an absolute ton of money this week and online, as well as some pretty amazing discounts that looking like they will be coming out soon as well. Anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think about the new air quota adversary mode. Are you a fan of it? Are you not a fan of it? Are you going to be playing it for the money? Are you going to be playing it because it's new? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments section down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.